Go live. Right? Is everything set up?
Yep.
Yeah. Good. Let me check. Do I still have you in stream stuff?
It should be there.
Oop. Add image. Add source. New source.
That me.
Add source. Browse.
I agree.
I gotta clean up a lot of this stuff out of my desktop.
There we go.
Stream stuff. Doot. Where's... There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
It's that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Done.
that bad.
All right.
It's all about that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Victor
trouble.
Hugo Bittencourt Silva. Instant dislike.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce, can we look forward to a few months worth of Star Wars models? I don't know what I'm going to do with the Star Wars models yet. I mean, besides build them and paint them, but I don't know if there's a... I do have some video ideas in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some one-day challenges.
Mm. We have exactly 500 people
Watching the stream.
on the Discord.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. As you can see, the camera is really well white balanced right now.
Yes, it is. That is the least blue it's ever been.
Eons of blue.
Widescreen.
It's really fun that it kind of just chooses for you.
It does. I think,
Yeah.
it just does
Everything.
something when you plug it in, and then you kind of have to
Mhm.
go in and futz.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. But look at that. You change 7 sliders, and it's already all of a sudden good to go.
Nice and easy.
Yeah. Done. Boop. Put Lucky Bat in Nick's mouth?
No, thank you.
No, Nick goes
Too late.
in Lucky Bat's mouth.
Exactly.
No, actually, Nick's already pinned to stream overlay, so I don't want to mess with it.
Hmm.
Lorenzo
Muto
Carrena.
evening all.
Can you say hi to my friend Lorenzo Contino? He's a Necron player.
Hello, Lorenzo.
Get out of
Hi.
here, Lorenzo Contino.
Well, okay.
We don't want you or your Necron playing business. This is an
Well, there you go.
orcs-only house. We play orcs. We paint orcs. We would never have
We eat
this
orcs.
stream sullied by a filthy Necron.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
That was a fun noise.
Yeah, that was my lamp. Okay, well, maybe the lamp doesn't go right there. You know what? I think the lamp was fine right here. Well, but then there's no light on the model.
Oof.
Oh my goodness! Just everything's going on.
Everything's going wrong. Maybe if I put
Amazing.
the light here.
Kino, that lamp had great comedic timing.
There we go. This now it looks like the stream is being run by me and a lamp.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the lamp is Lucky Bat.
Ooh.
Lucky lamp.
Lucky Bat's just a talking, just a talking lamp.
CWQ! Unfortunate Chiroptera is also here. What's he painting today?
Yeah.
I'm not painting.
What are you working on?
Well, I was working on drawing, and now I'm working on trying to see the screen, even though I can't see it from here.
I mean, you have a computer in front of you.
I do have a computer in front of me.
You could pull up the stream and leave a dislike.
I could do that.
Exactly.
This is Lucky Bat, everybody.
Hello.
You might know them as the lurker in the comments.
I am. I say hi, and then nothing at all.
And you speak up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you're lucky.
Yes, exactly. Like if Jay's talking about movies and you say, Nick, how are you doing? Stuff like that.
Well, it's good to make Nick feel included sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Nick, how are you doing?
Well, I know we have a graphic, but it's good to be reminded that Nick is also here.
Exactly.
On stream and in our hearts.
Andy Crimson, hoy everyone. Mecha T-Rex, painting cultist along with you tonight. Aquino Quinones. TK's 3D prints.
Yep.
Hello. Thumbs down, folks, not a thumbs up.
Yep.
Dr. Drokel. Just want you guys to know that no women can be ugly too. They are all queens. I have contacted every blue check mark, and I know on Twitter, and your cancellation is incoming. Good. Yeah, cancel us.
Good.
Hashtag cancel EOB.
Maybe that's what we wanted from that video. Maybe that was the goal.
You shaking that under the table definitely looks sus.
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh my god, it really does.
There we go.
What are you doing
I'm mixing up some liquid copper. Vallejo liquid copper.
You sure it isn't something liquid something else? That does look amazing. ZWQ, what are you painting tonight? Watching the stream. Same, brah. Same. Exactly.
Open. There we go. I opened it all by myself.
With some help.
Mecha T-Rex. Getting canceled is the ultimate dislike. Leave a hashtag cancel EOB in the comments to show your support. Yeah! Let's get that trending.
Yep.
Speaking of trending, I gotta go get something to put this in. Here. Entertain the masses!
Lucky Bat, do a dance.
Oh, I'm dancing.
Perfect. Wonderful. So you're gonna go back to drawing?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, drawing.
Well,
what are you drawing?
Well, currently I'm drawing a tufted puffin, and if you haven't seen them, they're puffins with fun hair.
Interesting. There you go. Hashtag cancel EOB.
Do it! Do it, you cowards!
Dr. Drokel, shaking it under the table towards Lucky Bat is even more sus.
Mean green.
Erotic?
How can you paint white armor and things like that in a good way? White is hard. I primed this guy black. I used my airbrush with some gray and then some light gray, and then some white paint. And then I used more white paint to bring it up to pure white with a brush. And I'll probably even go back in with a little bit of gray paint and do some more painting. But I do like how striking the white armor looks, and they stand out very nicely against my other armies, like my orcs, my Gene Stealers, and the Space Marines. My Necrons are unique in their nice shiny white armor.
Did you think about our game tomorrow at all? About if they're gonna show up?
Yeah, I could make some Necrons show up.
And Lucky Bat will also be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a classic three-way. As always. So I think that would be really fun. Maybe we just get mopped by the Necrons.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what would happen. All right, what brush am I going to risk my alcohol on? This one.
Yeah, that brush has been sober for its whole life. Now you're gonna ruin it. Is that brush 21?
Happy Mitty. Can I kit bash a Drukhari Wraith Knight legally? Yeah. I mean, you can do anything legally. The cops don't care what you do with your models. I know what you meant. No, yeah, I mean, I don't think you can take the Eldar Knights in a Dark Eldar army. You might be able to do some shenanigans with allying. Oops. Rats, did I get it on the model? No, it looks like I'm safe. But, yeah, you can totally do anything you want with the models.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure if you look hard enough, there's totally a way to bring that model in maybe like an allied detachment or a secondary detachment, and then you can just paint it up to be the one and only Drukhari Wraith Construct Titan that they've been hiding in the webway for 10,000 years since the birth of Slaanesh, and they're going to unleash it on the galaxy for the first time ever in your army.
Exactly.
And you know what? If the cops come knocking, then you can
Good
blame
luck.
me. Tell them,
Yeah, there you
no, it was this streamer
Mm-hmm.
that gave poor legal
I don't know.
advice.
Mm-hmm. This weirdo online told me to do it. And then I did it. Oh, no. Oops. Mecha T-Rex. This is the most important question you'll be asked tonight. Dabbing the excess oil off your pizza slice with a napkin, yay or nay?
Boy, that is a tricky one. I always do it if like I do an oven pizza. But if
Yeah.
I get like a Domino's pizza, I want all the grease. Like if I'm getting
Yeah.
like a Domino's pizza, I've decided to take the hit to my health.
Well, sometimes it's about the
Exactly.
texture.
The texture of the grease.
Well, of the pizza as a whole, because you don't want to because sometimes it's so greasy that it feels wet.
Wet ass pizza.
Yeah, and I don't want
Pizza.
that. So, you know,
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what are we, princesses that are gonna dab the napkin? Just eat it.
American Bully, what did he use to make his base? Cork and lots of sand. And that's it.
I mean, it does look like there's millions of crazy things
Yeah.
in it. Looks like there's a lot of stuff.
TK Street Prince.
Do you have a place in which we can find easy, quick basing tutorials?
Yes, I believe Scott the Miniature Maniac has done a couple, and
Uh-oh.
no, I think we have just a little over 100 that are all easy to follow and super awesome at Eons of Battle.
I mean, I would say it's Goober's favorite basing channel.
That is true.
I would go out on a limb and say that.
And on his last episode of Paint Bravely, the podcast that he hosts with that he co-hosts
Casey.
with Casey from eBay Miniature Rescue, he brought us up, saying that we were a couple of young guys who are really good at basing videos.
Mm-hmm.
TK Sturdy Prince, honey roasted cured ham, mushrooms, and pineapple. Yes, I am sick. That sounds amazing. I like pineapple on pizza.
That does sound good. I do too.
you ever had a pineapple upside down cake?
I don't know what an upside
I never had
down
it right
cake
side up.
is.
Oh, a pineapple upside down cake is great.
So what makes it upside down? Is the frosting on the bottom?
Well, it's you cook it upside down. So you put like the pineapple in the pan, and then you put your cake mix over that, and then you flip it when you serve it and
Okay.
eat it.
So it's right side up when you flip it.
Yeah, you cook it upside
So
down.
is it even? But is it even upside down though?
Yeah, when you're done
like, you
cooking
really
it, it
only
sounds
care
like
about the
it
eating part.
transitions out of upside down.
How many cakes do you cook upside down?
Every cake.
Yeah.
Every cake can be cooked upside down if you flip it over after you're done.
I suppose
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't flip a cheesecake.
You're right. I wouldn't flip a cheesecake, but I would. But I would the possum though.
Ah, my possum.
Cheesecake. You got your possum posse.
I do. I have my posse opossum. Z.
I mean, you should add that picture to the Discord.
I should.
Mm-hmm.
El Rondorito. Okay, so who watched Baltimore's 100K subscriber video? Ooh, I haven't yet, but I'm going to. I love Baltimore's.
Mm-hmm.
Mecha T-Rex. I'm not sure if this is a hot take or not, but EOB has the best basic
Uh-oh.
tutorials on the internet.
Ooh,
I
hot
agree.
take. I also agree.
Desi, you can brawl. What's going on, guys? Necron is looking good.
Mm.
Dark Avenger 3510. I wish I could paint this week. I hurt my primary hand, and I can't do much with my hand this week. Bummer.
Your hand?
I think.
Just paint worse with the other hand.
Yeah.
You know, excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Tan
M10
also
also. Yeah. Wow. We're really on. We're really in sync right there.
Yeah.
M10 also. I just noticed the scarab looks cute.
Yeah.
It does look cute.
All right, that's it for the liquid copper. Now it's time for real painting.
Dark Avenger 3510. Jay, my car is still here. Classic. I know when you least expect it, your car will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
You're still expecting.
Player. Jay, I repainted my entire army of Harlequins with unthinned ceramite white. Hashtag cancel EOB. I didn't make ceramite white. That's probably Games Workshop's worst color.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Drokel. Jay, out of curiosity, I looked up your Biolante plush on eBay, completed listings, and it sells these days for $188 to $335 in new condition.
God.
So don't feel bad for picking that one out. Wow.
Wow.
I still like
That's
it,
kind of
though. I'm not
amazing.
selling it.
Mm-hmm. But think about like when you're when you die.
Yeah.
And when you give it to me, and I'll still be alive because I'll kill you.
Yeah,
I'll be
next
able to sell
weekend.
it for a lot of money.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. just wanted you to understand what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nuclear Convoy. Why is it so bad a color? It's just kind of a temperamental and chalky white paint. I actually took the advice of Ninjon, another fabulous 40K YouTuber.
He's fun.
Yeah. And he actually suggested buying a thing of artist grade white thick body acrylic paints. And I do find that actually does work pretty nice. I've also had some success with Army Painter White. Basically, I've had success with every white that's not GW's because it's just so bad. Dr. Jekyll, unthinned ceramite white, so paste, basically. Yeah, basically using Games Workshop ceramite white is the same thing as using whiteout on your minis.
Yeah. That is true.
CDBQ tips, Biolante plus bribe money. Also, dentists are real.
Oh.
I mean, I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree about dentistry, but...
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we all know that...
fake distry.
You know, dentistry is right up there with chiropractory and healing crystals.
Exactly.
It's exactly
And
the
healing
same
crystals
thing.
are more real.
Yes, yeah, you get a whole crystal out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes they look neat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sometimes you just get a rock from someone's gravel driveway, but the good ones, they go on eBay and they get the cool rocks.
Right. You're lucky.
Power Surge. The serious question here is, how the hell did you keep that plush in such good condition? Anything I've had from being a kid looks like it went through the warp. Yeah, I think I bought that like when I was old enough to not like really play with plush toys. So it mostly just sat on my shelf.
Oh.
Yeah, it certainly helps.
Victor Hugo Bittencourt Silva. Vincy V also suggests Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic White. Yeah, that's exactly what I bought. So I guess Vincy V and Ninjon are gonna have to fight it out amongst themselves. Who I give the credit to? Kinoki known as healing crystals are more real than the moon landing and vaccines. Yeah, that polio vaccine.
No.
I mean, there's the polio vaccine. I can't think of any more recent vaccines that really exist or are kind of in the collective conscience.
Right. Maybe the flu.
Yeah, flu.
But there are no other vaccines that exist. So interesting.
Xenobicate tips. Cool rock bribe money. Also, dentists are real. It's hard to beat a cool rock.
It is hard to beat a cool rock.
It is. Dwayne
Yes.
The Rock.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson. Your dad, Nicholas.
Probably best known for his film The Tooth Fairy.
Yes. Exactly.
I think that's probably the one he'll be remembered for.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing? Like in 100 years, they only remember him as the Tooth Fairy. Nothing else.
El Rondrio, my 2 cents, Uncle Adam recommended Monument Hobbies Bold Titanium Whites. I'm sure that is also a quality white.
So am I.
Takamoto, best recipe for organite? Metal shavings, then a crystal or spiraled copper wire, and then covered in clear resin.
I don't know what that is. Does that ward off spirits and evil doers?
If I eat it, do I get superpowers?
Player tips $5. I don't have a funny comment. I'm just irresponsible with money and have been binging EOB for like a month while I paint my first army.
Yeah,
Aww.
well, thanks, player. We appreciate it.
Yeah, very, very nice. Mecha T-Rex, I see you guys post sometimes in Cool Mini or Not's forums. How many people do you think learn about the channel through Cool Mini or Not? That seems like a really niche group. Yep, I stopped posting there because it's a waste of time. When we started back up again, I was posting there, and you can check the analytics to see where people come from, and it was barely anybody from there. So, yeah, just wasn't even worth it. I think people click on it, see that it's a video, and they're like, and then they don't watch it, and then they leave, which is unfortunate.
Dark Avenger 3510. My chiropractor is me falling down the stairs. My back problems are gone in 5 minutes. Unfortunately, my broken bone problems are up 100%. TK Surgery Prince. What happened to your wet palette, Jay? I thought you had a posh one. I know. This one was just set up and ready to rock. But I am going to try out... I didn't love the Masterson wet palette paper, but I did find that it worked just fine with regular parchment paper like I'm used to using. So I will go back to the Masterson, but right now I'm just working my way through this palette. Because my classic plate paper towel and parchment paper lasts probably 2 weeks. Before I need to toss it, and that's usually just because I've run out of space or there's been water sitting in a plate for 2 weeks, and it's kind of, it could go down the sink and be fine. Yes, poopy. All right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do with my Necron?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want to do some Rune Fang steel. I guess I'm going to work on the metal, on the copper that I just did.
So you're going to highlight the copper?
Yeah.
El Rondorio. Yeah, falling down the stairs makes you forget all about your back pain, your bad back, since everything else hurts like hell.
Tekamuto's got the scoop. Organite filters harmful frequencies like 5G wireless, demonic spiritual energies by absorbing and rebroadcasting such frequencies and energies after being purified. Of course, that makes perfect sense.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as they come out with 5G, it's just a matter of time before 6G, then 7G. How are we all going to survive?
Takamuto, the best thing about Organite is that you can sell Organite for like $200 a puck to hippies.
That is pretty good.
I think we might have a business plan cooking up about that. Can we 3D print it? Like get like clear, like green clear resin, and just print them up. Print up some rocks.
Xenokyu, if you use distilled water, it will take way longer to smell. If you put pennies under the sponge, it'll also help, if not prevent, slow down gross standing water stuff. I mean, it doesn't get gross after 2 weeks. It's just, after about 2 weeks. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a paint project last more than 2 weeks, and I usually just set up a new palette if I'm working on a new project.
New palette.
New project, new palette.
What is Organite? Because when you Google it, it's just a bunch of pyramid-looking stuff.
That's what the man wants you to think.
Yeah.
You gotta go on the dark web.
Ah, yes.
Exactly.
Or what's Joe Rogan's search engine?
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. Yeah, you gotta look it up on DuckDuckGo. That's where you'll get the real facts. Right now you're getting results filtered through the man. Flimbo the Dude, 15G. Dear Lord.
I know, that's a lot of G.
Bredis. Fun fact, 5G has been used worldwide by satellites for over 50 years. Oh no, we're all doomed.
I knew it. And that's why the country's so messed up. I knew it.
Dr. Druggle. I made a wet palette in a rectangular lunch container with an airtight lid. Putting it in the fridge keeps the water from mildewing, or eventually for usually about a month or more. I've heard of people using wet palettes for a month. I cannot imagine. I mean, I use up my paint so fast. I'm spreading it around. I'm mixing colors. I'm building washes. I feel like I just use up all of my paper space so fast that I'm about done with the palette after a week or two.
Sounds like you're wasting so much paint then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the great thing is I feel like I waste much less paint from GW pots than with droppers. Because with GW pots, I carefully pick it up with the back of the brush and then roll it onto the palettes. But
Exactly.
with a dropper, I just squeeze. I don't get that fine motor control.
That's true. That's the thing that you noticed with tutorials. Sometimes you don't want a giant dollop of paint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just want just a little bit of paint.
Jacob Boatwright.
But easy.
Jacob Boatwright. Hey guys, I love your videos and everything you do. I really want everything, even the crimes. And and all the Well, that's good. That's good. We got Jacob Boatwright's approval. I really want to get into 40K, but I don't know where to start. So I was wondering if you could help me where to start. Please and thank you. It is a challenge getting into 40K. I'd say go on the Games Workshop web store and just look at the stuff. I know the website is not a phenomenal website, but you can just look at everything, the different factions and see what catches your eye. There's like 20 some factions. Mm-hmm. And then once you've picked out a faction, maybe look it up on eBay and see if you can get something for cheap right off the bat.
Do you have a friend to go in with? That's
very, very, very helpful. Almost a necessity.
Like, if you have a friend to play with too, you have 2 armies. Mm-hmm. Like that's how you get stuff done. Is if you and a buddy are gonna do it together. That really, really helps.
Mm-hmm. When is your tutorial for how to make friends coming out then?
That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. We had a video idea about how to like deal with social interaction in terms of like
going to a game store
and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can also look to see if you have some friendly local game stores that have table space or game nights, Warhammer stores. I mean, if you have Warhammer stores, you can pretty much guarantee you'll get in a few games if they ever reopen. In-store gaming. But yeah, getting in with some friends or maybe a couple friends is ideal. If you're on the GW Webster and you find something that catches your eye, like maybe you just love Tyranids, probably not a bad idea to buy their troop. But what is their troop? Well, it's a good question, and there's no easy answer. I suppose you could pick up the codex or look online. Is 1D4chan up and running again?
Oh my god!
I haven't looked in ages. That was what I liked in high school when I was getting into 40K. I liked 1D4chan. I probably read every single faction's page on 1D4chan.
It is back.
Nice.
Wow.
It is back. But yeah, it was down for like a long time.
Apparently, like the people who run it are just screw ups who don't know how to run a website.
Yeah, they wrote something, or maybe they didn't. Interesting. I thought they had a news update about what happened, but it was down for days.
Well, what I would guess happened is it was down for like a week, and then one of the site admins noticed, and then they got working on it, and then finally
they saw a Reddit post. They saw a Reddit post, people being upset. And they brought it back.
And then finally, no one could figure out the solution, so they just reloaded it back up.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny.
Player 1D4chan is dead still. What?
It's not. That was before.
Okay.
Looked it up.
Flimbo the dude. I love to play Kill Team at my local game store. Try there if you ever want to. Yeah, friendly local game stores are wonderful.
A baby puffin is called a puffling.
Nature.
That's your animal fact of the day, folks.
Nature facts with
Yeah.
Lucky Bat.
And speaking of nature facts, we have a Patreon-only stream tonight.
Yeah.
So, if you wanna hear some hot takes, maybe some more animal facts, gotta join the Patreon.
Can you confirm? Will there be more animal facts?
I mean, are people curious about animals?
Oh yeah,
I mean, it doesn't matter what they want.
they
Okay.
They get what they get.
ZNBQ. I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a good night.
Good night,
Good
Z-Noobs.
night.
Good night.
I'm gonna thrash these two at Kill Team tomorrow.
I mean, Lucky Bat has won every game
That's true.
that he's played so
have.
far.
I have won every game of
So-
so far. I am the king of Kill Team. That game
So
that I
I
definitely
mean, we'll
know how to
see.
play.
I think I'm gonna go hard into Lucky Bat this time,
Oh,
so that Lucky Bat,
Uh-oh.
loses.
okay.
Ooh, Akino
Takamuto.
Kinones.
Takamuto, does anyone know why Games Workshop has Warhammer stores in the U.S. as well as GW stores?
I don't think they
I'm wondering
have
if
game.
the
I think they're
GW.
all.
I wonder if those are the ones that aren't converted yet to Warhammer stores.
Yeah, because they all used to be Games Workshops, and then they converted to Warhammer, which arguably is a. I think the reason they changed might have been because Games Workshop sounds like a store that sells lots of games.
Like Monopoly.
Yeah, like Monopoly.
Yeah.
But Warhammer just sells Warhammer.
When I was a kid, I thought it was another type of GameStop, but
Yeah.
you would make the game. That's what I thought. Like you would make a video game. That's what I thought it was.
I know
as a
when I
kid.
used to hang out at the Warhammer store, when it used to, and I think it used to be called a Games Workshop. You know, moms and random people would walk in and be like, "Oh, what is this?" And then the store manager would swoop down upon them and start selling, and they would just leave. They would be gone so fast.
Yep. Like, oh no, never mind.
Jacob Boatwright, I was looking at the Black Templars, so I'll start with me and reach everything there is about them. Oh, the Black Templar, those are my Space Marines. I love them. They're definitely the most 40k of the Space Marines.
Also, ZNubiQ tips $5. I forgot about the Patreon only stream. Too tired. But how about some Patreon hot takes and animal facts for the people?
Okay, we need an animal fact and a hot take.
The tufted puffin is almost twice the size of the Atlantic puffin.
The more you know. It's a nice hot take.
There you go.
I feel like I used up all my hot takes in today's video.
That's true.
Hot take. And I saw somebody left a comment saying in today's video that Uriel Ventris, the face was so bad that Games Workshop resculpted it, and I thought that cannot be true. And then I looked it up, and it seems like it may have been true,
Oh
or
my
it may
goodness.
have just been that they fixed, because the faces are very similar between the first promotional images and the final ones. So it could be that the face was just really poorly done on the prototype model, and then they had the painters go back and fix it after the backlash. But yeah, it was pretty wild actually. Apparently,
Remember, cyberbullying works.
the first Uriel Ventris looked a lot like in the movie Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie. It kind of looked like Cousin Eddie. Like it had like 5 o'clock shadow and just weird cross eyes.
Amazing.
Player. There is a Games Workshop and Warhammer store within 10 miles of each other near me. Wow. So you can take your pick.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
TK, Sweeter Prince. Takamuto. Shitter. Good old cousin Eddie. TK's for friends. I just understand why they don't just 3D scan female faces and place them on models. I scan my mates' faces and place them on 3D prints so they can have custom characters. I wonder though, if you're making a miniature to be painted, I wonder if you don't want to make a photorealistic face. I think you have to sculpt a caricature face.
I mean, it's not like they sculpt things to be realistic.
Yeah. I mean, they make the hands extra big. They make all the weapons like double size so that they're easier to paint and they look better.
And you should see the dongs on them. They're giant. I mean, yeah.
I thought,
I think they. I mean, I think that they make them bigger on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, because I think they make them in such a way that if you just paint them, you know, tan or brown and put a wash on, it'll look okay. I think that's what they go for more than we have to make a beautiful canvas for people's artistic expression. Like, I think that's why you see a lot on, like, if you see from other companies that make, like, really artsy models, like a lot of 3D print companies and stuff, you'll see just gorgeous faces, but they don't make necessarily the perfect game pieces.
Yeah, even like the man's faces are nice. They just do a good job.
I think though the face on the Sister of Battle chaplain, I think the face was fine. It's perfectly serviceable, but I do kind of get why people didn't love the body or the costume. I felt like it looked kind of like a Star Trek costume. I dig it, but I get that it doesn't look like a battle-hardened warrior nun thing. I guess
was getting Flatwoods Monster vibes.
Player, I go to neither and instead go to the local shop because they're cheaper and friendlier. Nice. Yeah, stick it to them.
Yep, stick it to the man.
Michael Spitz. The Models and Memories today was great. Would you mind adding anything else you can think about the stuffed creature about Biollante? It's just a plush toy of a monster from Godzilla. It's apparently it goes for big money on eBay.
That's kind of fun.
But yeah, I mean, I think they had a couple of plush toys, but you know, Godzilla is kind of plain. They might have had like a Gigan, but who likes Gigan? Gigan wasn't cool until Final Wars, and then you know, Biollante. Biollante is probably the most obscure monster they could have made into a plush toy.
Austin Clark, are you planning on painting any more Necron models on stream?
Possibly. What more Necron models do I have to?
You know who gets to decide that?
Yeah, the patrons.
Our Patreon members. So if you want a chance to vote.
Yeah, if you want to move the streams in a more Necron-y direction, you gotta be a patron.
Right.
And if Craig Turpin were here, he would tell you that whatever you pick will always happen.
Exactly.
Craig Turpin is is one of our patrons who famously never gets what he votes on.
Exactly.
And it's become such a meme that I hope he never does. I don't know. I mean, probably looking at some turtles.
He's probably drinking milk out of a bag right now.
Yeah, the Canadian.
Michael Spitz, patrons vote for new Jar Jar statue. I mean, we're ready for it. I mean, you got to give them what they want, right?
Dr. D. Some sculptors are pretty good at making feminine faces. I think maybe it's a 40k trope that female faces look like they get pressed into dough to make gorilla cookies. I really don't think the Games Workshop faces are that bad. Maybe it's the 40K. Like, I don't think a single Age of Sigmar female face looks bad. And I don't think any of the sisters ones do either. I mean, they're not like sexy. Like, if you look at like there's a company called they make like they call their tagline is like baddest ladies in the galaxy. But like they do some female faces, but they do very like pin-up-y female models. But I don't know. I feel like Games Workshop is probably not good at painting female faces. But I feel like all their female faces are perfectly serviceable. They're not like made of Play-Doh by a child or a gorilla.
Mm-hmm.
Takamuto, the old sister Dialogus was one of my favorite female faces. She's a 10 out of 10 for me. The old Dialogus. Is that the one that has the screamy face? That looks like the wife from Bob's Burgers?
Perfect.
Dr. Drokel. Gigan isn't cool. I don't see your hook hands and saw blade in your chest, Jay. DK Street Prince. How long is the stream tonight? 1 or 3 hours? It's 1 hour, but the patrons get a 2-hour patron-only stream.
Exactly. And who knows what's going to happen on that stream?
Akino Kinones. Kingdom Death has the best waifus. Sorry, Raging Heroes. Yeah, Kingdom Death, they do the straight-up porn, right? I mean, they're not quite porny, but they're as close as you can get.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's closer. People have sent us images of models that are closer.
That's true. Ignis Enema. I'm about to start painting some Necrons. Just bought Indominus and have put some together. Love watching your videos. Thank you. Elander, I like the thighs on Kingdom Death ladies. I know somebody on was it on today's video where somebody said that they were painting some of the snake elves and they called them snake elf waifus.
Yes.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, that was for EOB complete.
Some snitties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some snitties.
Cool. Yeah, keep it classy.
But I think it's funny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like the people. Or there was a few people. Well, one person was calling you a simp for Games Workshop or for the SJWs.
Mm-hmm.
For your comment in today's videos, but right off the bat, you called those showgirls biddies.
I did. I did.
I thought that was interesting.
People hear what they think.
Just ignored
they hear.
That. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, biddy is not the most respectful way to...
No. So it's interesting.
So I lost a couple of snowflake points there, but I think I won them back later in the video.
Exactly.
Michael Spitz, in your guys' opinion, what is the worst paint you've ever used and the best besides chocolate brown, colors? Worst, probably Corax White, or Games Workshop Corax White, or the old white. I think both of them suck.
Vallejo White's pretty bad.
Vallejo White's pretty bad. What are there? Have there been any other colors that are just unusable? Oh, you know what? Games Workshop, Death Guard Green? Is that what it's called? Here, I have it near me. Death Guard Green. It's a Citadel base, and the Citadel bases that come with the red logo is supposed to be better coverage. This has some of the worst coverage I've ever seen out of a paint. It's atrocious. And you can even just tell. Let me take a little bit out of this pot.
Oh, it kind of looks like a booger.
It does kind of look. Well, I think it's a great color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put a little on my fingy, spread it around. And you can see it's not even getting good coverage on my finger. It just goes away. There's just nothing. Here, let me try to do the same thing with a good paint. Where is Vallejo Magic Blue? Boom. So this is Vallejo Magic Blue. Oh, I just punched the camera. And put just a little drop on my fingy. Spread it around a little bit. And see, look, it vanishes. See, the paint is completely vanished.
Yep. You're on your way to being part of Blue Band Group.
Yep.
Yep.
Dr. Drogle, I know what's going to happen on that stream. A lot of dork talk and a little bit of painting while we distract Jay. Also, I won't be there, so there probably won't be any negative Disney Star Wars talk. It won't come from me.
Probably.
Kino, isn't the new rumor that Kathleen Kennedy is out and that's why Star Wars hasn't posted on Twitter for a while? I'm sure that's the rumor.
Mm-hmm. Can Patreon can the patrons vote for Kingdom Death pinup wet nurse? It's only slightly less hot than their normal wet nurse.
Well, you know what? That sounds like a good place. It sounds like a good candidate for posting that on our Discord, so that we can see it, and then maybe we can.
I found it. I found it. Do you want to see it?
Oh, of course. Yes. It's what you said. It was better than the wet nurse, or worse than the wet nurse.
The wettest nurse.
How do you want me to show this to you? Here, I'll put it in the normal chat. So click on the YouTube chat. Also, not safe for work. I'm sure everyone's working right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but enjoy that.
Let's take a look at this. Oh, yep.
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, Kingdom Death keeps it classy.
Oh, okay.
What is the thing she's got? Oh, is that an eye exam?
It's a breast pump, I believe.
Oh. Yeah. No, Kingdom Death is very classy.
Michael Smith.
Wow.
Only 25, I'll get 12.
Good old
Next
Kingdom
time.
Death. And every time
that'd be a candidate for the OnlyFans.
Oh my goodness. And it's great. Like every time I bring it up, people I feel like people are like, it's not. You're exaggerating. It's not porny. Good old Kingdom Death.
Yep.
Though, I think they know their audience.
Exactly.
I'm sure they're moving product.
Horny weirdos. Perfect. No, it's an art piece.
Yes.
Pretty funny.
Dr. Druckle, hello, nurse.
Mm-hmm. And there's a game that goes with that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Need some. Oh, I have a little bit of Iron Hull Gray on my palette. Yeah, so anyway, that model's in the mail.
Yeah, right. Hilarious. El Rondorio, yes, there is a Kingdom Death game. If I'm remembering, it's even grim darker than anything Games Workshop makes.
But isn't that for their monsters and stuff? Is that for their biddies? Because like I know they make like kind of more normal models too. Like didn't they make the Canada Moose Goose hybrid monster?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty epic. But are the biddies part of the game? Michael Spitz. Why is it not called Kingdom Come?
That'd be pretty. That would be pretty amazing.
Kino Kinones. Wait, Canada Moose Goose. Wasn't that Creature Caster? Oh, God. Yeah, Creature Caster, Kingdom Death. I always get those confused.
Also, I think there's a Moose Goose creature in Don't Starve.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Andy Crimson, want to see the original Wet Nurse? TK streamers, remember folks, show some support and hit the thumbs down. We aim to get all thumbs down in the live streams. We also have a Patreon and Discord. And everyone subscribe. We're so close to 46,000. I want that silver play button. I want to hang it around my neck like Flavor Flav. I need a light gray.
I found the original one.
And is it very classy
wild.
and tasteful?
Good work, Nick.
Nah.
My King Kinetas. Please share the original. The whole joke was that the original was hotter.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ignis Anima. Depends. Is it something that would turn on Studio FOW? If yes, then no. Studio Faux? Faux Show?
I found this amazing version of it.
Dr. Jokel. The silver play button looks like cheap trash now. They don't do the 3D chrome button anymore. Now it's just a flat mirror. I know, but I still want it. I still want it. I'll cherish it.
There you go. Click on that link.
Oh boy.
I like what Bell of Lost Souls did with the photo.
Oh.
Alright, let's see.
Okay. Oh boy.
You know what? I like this one better. The little ladies at the bottom are a little much. I might leave those off. But it's very Giger.
I like the questions that the article begins with.
Yes.
Yes.
It would be so great to know how many they sold.
More than you can imagine. Michael Spitz. Okay, at least 3 people are busy now. Oh yeah.
Ignis Anima, confused boner. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's someone's jam.
Akino Kinones. If we find out how many sold, I will personally double it.
Oh, Akino Kinonas will match it.
Exactly. Perfect.
So wait, so is this Creature Caster or the other one? Or
This is Kingdom Death.
Kingdom
This is
Death.
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom. That's honestly though, that would be such a good name.
It would be. Be a good podcast name.
Yeah.
I mean, so much to it. And speaking of Kingdom Come, it is 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what that means.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's time to order some Kingdom Come models.
Exactly. So we're gonna be moving on to our Patreon only stream in a few minutes after we poop or whatever we're gonna do, and we'll be back with another normal live stream for normal people tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
And stream.